Hey guys, this is Groovy here and you're watching Clash Royale. And it's been 5 days I haven't uploaded a single video and this commentary really feels weird. But anyways, let's jump into the games and we are up against Luffy. This is a collection day match and I will put a war day match after this, and that goblin barrel placement just seems to get the opponent every time. They just miss their spells, whether it be a zap, a fireball or even a log. They just miss it. But here he goes for a hog on the opposite lane. We defend it with our own P.E.K.K.A. I decide to support it with my executioner to take out any swarm troops so he can't drop any type of swarm against me. He uses his Mega Knight to defend my P.E.K.K.A. and I see an opportunity to go with my hog on the opposite lane. And the thing he should be doing here is saving his Mega Knight for my hog so it only gets a single shot or probably no shots, but he fails to do that. I use my P.E.K.K.A. against his hog and he for some reason goes for my right hand tower, and here I decide to support again my P.E.K.K.A. with the executioner, split my goblin gang, and he uses his guards as well as his Mega Knight and his ice wizard, again not using the Mega Knight for the hog. My hog does get a single shot. I cycle my log, he uses his hog, I have my P.E.K.K.A. in my hand again, and my P.E.K.K.A. is doing great job at defending this right hand side. I use my goblin barrel and to be honest I should change his placement, drop it a bit further or a bit behind, just make him guess. So here we split our goblin gang, use our executioner in front of the king tower. He uses his Mega Knight again, a bad play by him. I log it, I use my P.E.K.K.A. to defend my executioner. He goes for a hog on the left hand lane, but I have my tornado for defense. Here my executioner has one shot on the hog. It does get a single shot on the tower, but here I decide to rocket the tower down and goblin barrel trick. The trick goblin barrel, which he sees the goblin barrel and it doesn't work. Here I use my executioner for defense. He goes for a hog, I spirit push on the left hand side. I log it and then I use my goblin gang. He's too early on the fireball. But let's see what we do here. Our goblin gang is heading towards his left tower. He answers it with the guards and I decide to rocket his tower down, and that's a tower down. I just use my goblin barrel for fun and he still answers it, giving up that he knows that match is over already, but he still tries. We use our tornado as well as our P.E.K.K.A. He zaps our tower, but that's not gonna do anything. We just let the tower be on the right hand side. I know that that tower isn't going down, and 3-2-1, the game is over. We did win, and I didn't include the the remaining two matches in this video because I think they were a loss, so I don't think I'll use them. And that's the thing, I always lose the two matches in the collection day, which is not the best thing, but I do get half of the cards, so it's not the worst either. Here we do get some cards. As you can see, we do have the P.E.K.K.A. in our clan war collection, which I will use in my deck because I like the P.E.K.K.A. a lot. It's a great card for defense as well as it threatens when used in offense. Okay, so right now we will be hopping into a war match, and the deck that I will be using in this game will be on the screen right now, so you can have a look that I have used the P.E.K.K.A. because it's such a versatile card in defense as well as offense. It has to be answered or else it will destroy your tower in no time. Here we are just exchanging emotes and I drop my Hog Rider just to test out what he has in his deck. He uses his bats as well as an ice wizard to defend. I drop my Mega Minion in the back to pull it to the King Tower, which will help me in the long run, help me defend against that hog. I could just pull it in the center and it won't get any shots, and the Mega Minion takes down the Ice Wizard, and the Mega Minion has to be answered or else it will do some good damage on his tower. He does answer it with a wizard. I drop my P.E.K.K.A. in front of the King Tower, and if he was a good player he would have pushed me on the opposite lane, but he isn't, and that was a bad zap by me just because I could have waited a bit longer and I could have taken out those bats. But here the Goblin Gang helps the P.E.K.K.A. to take down the Giant as well as the Wizard. Notice that the P.E.K.K.A isn't level 4 because we didn't get enough collection day cards to level him up to level 4. But a level 3 P.E.K.K.A isn't bad. Here he drops his Hawk. I have my Tornado ready, as well as my Mega Minion to distract his Ice Wizard, and the Mega Minion takes down his Ice Wizard as well. He's just stacking his troops. I distract the bandit with my Hawk. It does get a dash on my Hawk, but still it manages to take a shot on the tower. And here my Mega Minion cleans out the goblins as well. And here I'm just waiting for him to do a big move, not committing a large elixir on the arena, and just waiting out, splitting my bats as well as my goblin gang in some time. He splits or he cycles his bat as well, and here I split my goblin gang and waiting for him to spend some elixir, and he does. He uses his wizard. I use my executioner in the back, and notice that I haven't used my P.E.K.K.A yet, because if he goes on the opposite lane we could be in some big trouble. And he uses his giant, and the bad thing is that he has so many squishy troops that my executioner tornado combo can just destroy his push right here, and the giant is down in no time. And here I'm just counter pushing with my Hawk, bats as well as my Mega Minion, and let's see how he defends it. He defends it with a giant, but my executioner does get a swing on the tower, and here the giant is down already, and my executioner is doing a load of work, taking down his troops, support troops, and he drops a Valkyrie. Here I use my goblin gang, split my goblin gang, and use my tornado to pull the Hawk away from the tower, avoiding any shots, and I use my own Hawk for counter push, and he defends it with an Ice Wizard, but this is almost game. The goblin is getting some sweet damage on the tower, and the last hit is by the goblin, ending the game right there. We give him a good game and a thumbs up, and that's a victory for our clan war, getting that 200 gold as well as that victory medal to our clan's name, which is at 23 points, leading at the top. But I don't think we'll win this clan war just because there are a lot of teams. Almost all teams have a decent amount of matches remaining, and if they win almost half of them, they could just surpass us, and it will be a miracle if we still come first and if the other clans forget to play the matches. But I don't think that they will. We might come third, fourth, or even second if we are lucky. But I'll be sure to upload the results of this clan war on the community tab on YouTube, so if you're interested in the results you can check it there. And the Rascals practice challenge, I don't think it's quite good enough to be on any video. I'll just play it in my free time, and until then I'll see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.